Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG. So PCLN could not confirm the bullish reversal doji. We have a double top the past 2 days at 1820 that the bulls are going to have to break in order to see any kind of upside. If we do get over that level, we will anticipate a lower high to form on the daily time frame, and the lower high to be looking at is 1883. Anything under 1883 is still a lower high, keeping the bears in full control. The weekly time frame is approaching our key support, and that's at 1781. We drop down to 1787 today. If we break this level, we lose higher lows. This is the most recent consolidation low. We have not broken a higher low pattern on PCLN since the election. That would be significant. We lost the middle Bollinger Band, bearish TCG cross, bearish MACD cross. All these signs are showing bears, so even if we do see a short-term bounce, we can be looking for a bearish entry, and we would exit if the lower high pattern broke, and ideally we would then see the breakdown on the weekly time frame. NVDA on the daily time frame, bulls still nowhere to be found. After a healthy consolidation, it has now magnified a bit due to the market correlation and the weakness we're seeing in the market. The bulls are going to have to form a higher low compared to the low of the earnings reaction down at 152.78, and we are approaching that level. If the market bulls do show back up, NVDA is a name to be looking at. The bulls in the market have been buying this sector and NVDA as the sector leader significantly every dip. But if the market bulls struggle, as they are doing now, and this is the weakest we've seen the market bulls on a bounce attempt pretty much since the election, then we need to be cautious because we're looking a little toppy here on the verge of a bearish MACD cross. And if we do break that low of the earnings reaction, we will be looking at a bearish TCG cross and a test of the weekly middle Bollinger Band support. So caution if you are bullish on NVDA. It all really depends on the correlation of the market. We have to see the market bulls get a solid bounce like we've seen in the past. If that does not happen, I would not be looking for any bullish entries up at these levels. Tesla, further downside for the bears. We saw a nice oversold bounce. We got to extreme oversold levels on the 5-minute time frame this morning and looking for a bounce, and we ended up getting a nice bounce from that. But that was just a day trade opportunity. We are still weak. We did bounce off the 100-day moving average support of 332.07. We're now filling the gap back to the downside, which is why the bears ran with it so easy this morning. As soon as you broke forth or make that 343, that was the bear level to be watching, and we dumped real quick down about $12. So we are still filling the gap. The gap fills down at 327.12. The weekly time frame confirming the bearish reversal doji. Now we're at the weekly middle Bollinger Band, and it held the last 4 tests. We are looking for an equilibrium pattern to form on the weekly. Our lower high has been set. We're looking for a higher low to be set and watching to see if the bulls can maintain this middle Bollinger Band. If they do not maintain it, it's not game over because we have all the way down to 303 support, which we will likely hold on this test. So I do anticipate the higher low to form. Question right now is whether or not it's going to be at this middle Bollinger Band or somewhere in the 310 to 320 range. Netflix on the daily time frame, bullish reversal doji. We're getting squeezed here between the 50-day moving average support and exponential resistance. You can see the exponential resistance for 2 weeks has been driving the price down. So if we lose this 50-day moving average, the gap will fill down at 163.55. And if we get over these exponential resistances, we will look for the bulls to bounce. I am looking for a bullish reversal candlestick on the weekly time frame for Netflix to form. After a month of consolidation, we are coming off the all-time high, and we are starting to form a bullish reversal candlestick. So if the market bulls show up, NVDA and Netflix are 2 names that I'm going to be looking for as bulls try and buy this dip. But again, it's the correlation of the market that's going to dictate whether we're looking bullish at all or not. CMG continues to show weakness. I do expect the bulls to defend $300 psychological support. Again, it's all about the exponential resistance. If we don't get over the 8 period, the bulls have no momentum behind them. But if we get over this level, we will look for an oversold bounce to begin to play out. And I do believe that $300 is a potential rally point. And the RSI levels haven't meant much. But looking back historically, the E. coli dump, the RSI on the weekly time frame bounced from the low 20s. And we saw a 30% gain plus on that bounce. So keeping an eye out for the bulls to show up. No sign of them yet. It is a little bit of a lower wick today. But again, it's all about the exponential resistances for me. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. Have a great night.